Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 10 Chinese Collector Heavy, the WZ-116 F3. Now, this is a really interesting vehicle, because when it was first added into the game, it was pretty garbage. It featured a 490 Alpha gun, which you can still use, but while the gun hit hard, unfortunately, its accuracy and DPM were nothing crazy. And Wargaming finally decided, okay, we get it. Tank's not very good. Let's give it an auto reloader. That's what they did. They gave it a 3-shell, 420 alpha auto reloader. And it's good and bad at the same time. It's able to deal all of its 1260 damage in 5.4 seconds, which is obviously really nasty. It's also substantially faster than the Kron, as we can see a Kron right behind me. So you have the mobility advantage over a Kron, you have a little bit more alpha damage than the Kron, but you don't feature a crazy amount of pen, and the biggest downside of this vehicle is the damage per minute. A Kron is able to output 2,700 damage per minute, which is kind of a wild amount. This vehicle, yeah, well, you're not going to be dealing a lot of DPM. It only has about 2,000 at most. And not only that, but this thing also doesn't have any good pen, as we went over. So I'm going to struggle to pen enemies. I've got my Kron, I got my M103 behind me. I'm actually going to move up a little bit here, and we're going to aim it on the Rhino and completely bounce. Okay, well, we have a second shell, so at least I hit the second shot. We're just going to back on up just like this. We have my teammates covering me, so I'm not too worried about that. And the only heavy or tank destroyer they have is a Contra Caro, so that player's obviously also not anything too crazy. It is kind of annoying, though, that my Kron is literally spawn camping behind me. Like, bro, could you be any more useless, my guy? Either way, Kron's getting shot. I'm going to continue chilling here. We have the enemy 114. We have the Rhino. I can't pen the Rhino anywhere, but that's fine. They're not able to really pen me either, so we're doing totally fine in that regard. You know what? Boom, there you go. Rhino tested his luck and did not get rewarded. There you go. Our final first, like, good little chunk of damage there. Okay, so the Rhino lost a lot of health, and our Kron is also not doing great. Our Kron should have been on mid-hill, but he's not. So, essentially, it's me holding the enemy. We also have a BZ-75. No clue what they're doing. Blitz teams, they are indeed a spectacle. Good job, Kron. You're doing great. We still have to wait 5 more seconds for my shells. As I've mentioned many times, this thing has horrible DPM, so you're going to be waiting a while to get those shells out. But now that we finally have them, hopefully we'll be able to deal some damage. We've got the enemy 116, or the 114, and our teammate is now dead to the 452, so that's not great. I really just want to make a play against the 114, but he's not really letting me do that. Oh man, this is 100% a loss here. There you go. That player's shot. I'm going to move up, and we're going to see. Boom, there's 427. Boom, there's 439. That's not bad. I mean, we're up to 2,000 damage now. Kron is still somehow alive. We have another Kron over there in mid, and our BZ-75 is still spawn camping, so that's not very good. I mean, this is obviously a loss. That's not even a question in my mind. But we've been doing okay levels of damage, at least, so that's not horrible. We have the enemy 114 right in front of me, and he shoots me once, but we hit him once, we hit him twice, and we hit him 3 times, which takes off a lot of their health, so that's pretty good. However, it doesn't really matter. The enemy Sheridan is most likely going to kill me. Let's see, I'm going to angle to the best of my abilities. There you go. We do get a bounce, which is alright, I guess, and we actually got a bounce from the Sheridan as well on our rear. We're up to 3,700 damage, which is pretty good. I can say that, at least, and I'm hoping... Nah, it didn't matter. Our team was horrible. I'm not really sure what else to say. We can see the good and bad about the 116. Good clipping potential, right? I mean, we took 1,200 and whatever off that 114 when they made that play there. And the armor, not bad. We got some bounces. We actually blocked 3,000 damage. Like, the thing is good armor. And we did almost 4K. It's just, God, is that DPM bad. Not as bad as our team, though. M103 sitting in the tank destroyer bush. 44% player, garbage. BZ-75, I don't even know what this guy was doing. Garbage. We had the Kron, like, bro. Come Can I get a reroll on that one, Wargaming, please? Can I get a better team than that? Man. And the problem, obviously, with vehicles like the 116 is you don't have gun depression. So you are reliant on the map that you get. If you're on Fort Despair, you're a lot better off because it's flat ground. But if you're on a map that requires gun depression, you're not going to enjoy your life too much driving a 116 F3. But this is looking a lot better. We're going to use our speed boost immediately and start pushing over towards base C. We have a Chieftain. We have a VK-45. Alright, let's keep on going. Keep on going. Their lineup isn't that scary. I'm not really worried about a mouse at all, and Super Conch can be dangerous, but again, I'm not too worried about those vehicles, so we're just going to move over here. Here's the enemy 116 already, and let's see. Boom, there you go. 525, boom, there you go. Nice 394. It's a lot of damage we've dealt right there already, and boom. There you go. We just took 1,335 health off of Tao Lung. Bro did not do very well there. And again, this is where the 116 excels. When you can get that clip out, it's pretty scary. I mean, sure, the DPM's horrible. Now we sit here, I, have a sip of my iced tea. We do whatever. But it's definitely a dangerous vehicle when you're able to get this gun working. So we're going to move up a bit. We're going to move all the way over here, just like this. And, okay, 183 is just the GOAT, I guess. There's one, there's two. That player got bled pretty heavily. Super Conch bounces me. And I'm more worried about the mouse than I am anything else. I just can't believe that the, we're cooked, by the way. Okay, and he kills my driver. Amazing. Yeah, no, I'm cooked. I can't believe that 183 hit me. I can't believe that. That's so bogus, dude. He went right through my hatch, too, by the way. Like, that's so stupid. But either way, we're going to chill here. And it looks like the Super Conch actually, we're fine. Because Super Conch doesn't want to push me because I have a clip. Alright, well, another loss. Yay. We love blitz teams, guys. Super Conch pokes me. I get a nice 416. I get another 334. And that places up to a pretty good amount of damage. But it doesn't really matter when I have a 116 on my rear and a mouse and everything else, right? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Well, the mouse actually bounced me. Get a shell into the 183. Did 3,834 damage, and yet again, another loss. Alright, well, it's down to the wire. Will the Murat be able to deal with the 183? I think they will. I think they'll be able to take the 183 out. Indeed, they did. I was originally going to say, oh, the Murat didn't go to medium side and help out, but after watching the replay, the Murat actually did do their role on medium side. The enemy mediums just kind of ignored our mediums and went directly to attack the heavies, which in theory might work, but obviously ignoring the mediums, once again, doesn't work out. I say it all the time. Putting your medium in the medium flank is always going to be a winning play. And it worked out here. Because, sure, those mediums farmed out the heavies, but what they forgot about is that we still had two mediums, and our Murat was thankfully a skilled enough player to get the job done. Our 1-2-1B, not so much. I've seen this player quite a bit in the past. But yeah, good job to the Murat, and honestly, good job to the 116. I still don't know how that 183 had the angle on my tank, and if he didn't hit me, we would have been actually really fine there. But unfortunately, bad luck happens, right? But I think the play we made was fine, and we still ended up getting rewarded and having a pretty good game. The 116 F3 is kind of like a Kron, but instead of holding, it's a pushing tank. And it's kind of weird because as a pushing tank, only having 2,100 DPM is pretty bad. But at the same time, you have a lot of damage potential and you have pretty good armor. So if you know how to use this thing properly, I do think it can be a very dangerous tank. Either way, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to smash that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.